Ray.
How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm very good.
So congratulations to you on your first podcast.
Oh, congratulations to you too.
Don't cry. It's okay.
I'm getting sentimental.
Aww.
No, it's very hot in here.
It is very hot in here.
Because of us.
I think that's what it is. Well, welcome to our listeners to our very
Hi, people. Hi, guys.
See, I already messed up. First podcast. There we go.
First potpourri.
Yes.
Oh.
And one thing that we are going to try to do for our podcast is we're going to have like every podcast is going to be a new chapter.
Exactly, with a new question and a new topic and new stuff we're going to talk about.
Yes. We will talk about our lives, our experiences.
What we do, how we got to know each other.
Yes. We will also, I guess the first chapter is, who are we?
Yeah, exactly. What the podcast is, who we are.
Yeah, so we're going to talk about ourselves.
And what you can expect in the
future. Absolutely.
Time.
So where are you from, Ray?
Okay, so let's start at the very beginning. Like, I was born more than 30 years ago in Poland. And I lived there like for 17 years. After that, I moved to Germany for the next 17 years. And last year, in January, I moved to Switzerland.
Last January. That's right, because we know each other for 1 year.
1 year, almost 1 year.
Yes.
Yeah. I got a new job, new flat.
And you like in Zurich?
I love it, I really do. And it was always my dream, so it finally happened to me.
Very good.
It was a plan.
Yeah,
it wasn't a coincidence.
Worked out.
Yeah. And now I got my job and you and our podcast.
I know. I'm
that's
excited
great.
about the podcast.
Cheers to that.
Cheers to that. What are we drinking today?
It's Hugo.
Ugo.
Ugo? Ugo.
I call it Ugo because I'm a Latin boy, so Ugo.
It sounds more French.
And cheers. French?
Because of the H.
Yeah, but the H in Spanish is silent. Ugo.
Like French or not?
Oh, okay. I don't speak French.
Me either. So, okay, Ugo.
Well, cheers to that. I hope we can have a different drink every chapter, every podcast.
We'll see, because we have still our favorites, but we
What do you
should
mean?
do that. Every chapter a new drink.
I think
okay.
so.
Okay.
Why don't we try that?
Okay, go for it.
Yeah.
So what about you?
Well,
Latin boy, what does it mean?
I am
So
a
you're
Latin
from
boy.
Spain.
No, not really. I thought you knew. But I guess not. So I'm from Nicaragua. Do you know where Nicaragua is?
No, it's a virus. What is it?
No, it's not a virus. It's a country in Central America.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Where's that? No, I know where it is, of course.
well, it's right between Costa Rica and Panama.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's an island.
I love it. No, it's not an island. It's right in Central, like literally connecting
Panama.
North America and the South Americas.
Okay.
Yes.
I thought there's Mexico. Mexico.
Mexico. It's in Mexico is more next to the United States. It's above.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's more North America.
Okay.
Yeah. So I was born in Nicaragua, and when I was 10 years old, funny story, my parents thought it would be better for us to leave Nicaragua because of government and political stuff
So
happening.
they moved to Nicaragua.
No. They moved out of Nicaragua.
Okay.
But before we moved to the United States, my dad and I went to live in Germany for a year.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And in Germany, I was 10 years old. The people I was with didn't speak Spanish, and I didn't speak English at the time. And I had to learn German as a fourth grader. I was 10 years old.
That's why your German's so good.
No, well, that's where the funny story comes in. Everybody says you never forget a language. So when I moved to the US, when I was 10, I had to learn English, but I forgot the German.
Oh, okay, got it.
And then during high school, I took German classes, but that was more like the easy class.
But you had to, or was it your wish?
We had to.
Oh, okay.
Take a language
really? In
class.
America, you learn in German?
In high school, yeah, we had. Well, that was actually junior. Was it in high school? No, that was in junior high or in high school. I don't even remember anymore.
But it's strange to me that
we had to learn a
American ones
language. But since I
True.
already knew it, that was kind of like my easy class, like my laid back. I don't care. I don't do nothing here. Which, then who would have thought 13 years later I would move back to a country where we speak German? That would have really helped. Yeah. So now I've been.
At least this German is a little bit different.
It is different. Swiss German is something different. But I've been here now in Switzerland for. It will be 9 years this year.
Wow.
Yeah. So
8 years longer than me.
Yes. And I like it.
So
I
you're
like it a
almost
lot.
Swiss.
No, I don't think even if I wanted to become Swiss, I'll never be Swiss.
But what passport do you have? American one?
American.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
You have to
Yes.
show it to me. I never saw one. Well, I never held one.
Okay. And then I lived in Phoenix, Arizona for 25 years. And then, like I said, 9 years ago, I moved here. And I moved here for love.
Oh.
Yes. We've been together
Dum,
for
dum, da, dum.
12 years. And we had 3 years of long distance and 9 years now here in Switzerland together. Yeah.
But your partner lived before you got together in Switzerland.
Yeah, he was born here.
Ah, okay. Ah, so he's Swiss. No.
Now he's Swiss, yes. He is Swiss. But when we got married or when we were dating, no, he was not Swiss. Passport was Greek.
Mm-hmm.
And now during our relationship or while I was here, he then became Swiss.
Oh, okay.
And now he's Swiss. But he can hold both passports. I think I'm not allowed to hold both passports, but I'll
As
have
a
to check
US
it out.
citizen.
Yeah, the US
Okay.
and Swiss. Maybe I have to give the
Because
US.
I have also like Polish and a German one.
You have both. Okay.
But I don't care. I
Yeah.
don't need a Polish one. I mean, German one is also good. Like.
Yeah. And do you ever want to become Swiss?
I would.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm a passport collector. So, yeah.
A world traveler.
Yeah.
Citizen
Exactly.
of the world, darling.
Yeah. So, yeah. Whore with passports. No, but I would love to. Why not? But
Yeah.
for what? No.
Well, I mean, I think the
And
past...
I would be able to keep all of them, probably. Like 3 of
Yeah.
them, or not. Yeah,
I
I
don't
think
know.
so.
Not sure. Okay.
I mean, at least I'm happy about having the German one. Because I lived like 4 years without it, only with the Polish one.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not that easy.
To
It's-
have...
A Polish passport and live outside the country.
Okay.
With the small political stuff like
Yeah.
bureaucracy.
How is the politics in Poland? Good or bad?
Very bad.
Very bad.
Yeah. But it's also
Like in the US. The US is really bad.
yeah, it sucks.
Yeah. And in Nicaragua is even worse.
Wow.
Yeah.
But how is it to go for holidays there?
To be honest,
Would
when
you
we
recommend it?
left Nicaragua when I was 10, I never went back.
No way.
Yeah.
So you're not even visiting it.
Nope. I never visited. I never...
How's your feeling about the country?
I mean, the country is beautiful. It's a tropical forest. You have the Caribbean Sea. You have the...
But you had a good time? Or is
I
it
mean,
like...
I said, I was... Till I was 10. And then... The little I remember, it was nice.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But, as you grow up, you see what's happening there, and it's not very nice. And I think what's happening there is what's going to happen in the U.S.
Oh, wow.
You're going to have a dictator, and it's sad.
Wow.
Yeah. It's a fascist country.
Wow.
Very horrible.
And how are the people? Are they poor or...
Yeah, it is a third world country.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
And, the dictator takes everything, and the people have nothing.
But it's a man, or is it a woman?
It's a man, and the vice president is his wife.
Wow.
But so I never went back, and to be honest, I never had the desire to really go back. All of my family left to different countries all over the world, My family meaning like my uncles and aunts and cousins. You know, they're all spread out all over the world. And once my grandma and grandpa passed, there was actually no more connection
Okay.
with Nicaragua. But it's still, I think it's still a beautiful country, and it's a shame that it's
I mean,
ruined
it is
by
what it
a
is.
man.
So, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. But at least you're here and you're happy, so be
I am.
proud of it, of getting
Yeah.
out of there.
I know. Thanks to my parents when they did that back in the 80s.
I mean, I felt the same about Poland somehow.
Yeah?
And in the beginning, I was also like not into visiting them. I still had contact with my friends, but I wasn't into like going over there. But it's changed suddenly, and I don't know why, but it surprised myself. Like 2 years ago, one of my best friends was married.
Mm-hmm.
So it was, how you call it, wedding
A wedding, yeah.
on the Happy New Year's Eve. And since then, I was visiting Poland pretty often,
Okay.
like 3 times a
Already,
year.
since you moved?
Uh,
No, since...
Since
Also
2
in Germany.
years.
So also in Germany. You started in Germany that you were visiting and then here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But it feels different now. If you get older
Yeah, maybe.
and you have like a distance to it, and you still can visit the people.
Yeah.
I mean, even if the politics sucks, the country is like nice and my people are cool.
Yeah.
But I couldn't imagine to go back.
Okay. Yeah, and that's okay.
I didn't even feel Polish. I didn't even German, or I don't know. It's like planet Earth. That's it. So I can live wherever I want to, even in Nicaragua. Who knows?
How many
It's
languages do you speak now then?
I had 3.
And they
It's
are
like
English?
Polish, German, English. But I learned French, and I was always like, I don't know. I always wish to speak French more than Spanish or something like that.
So why don't
No,
you
it's
go
good
back?
at school. I don't know. I should, but I'm very lazy. I have to be honest. Yeah.
Okay.
What sucks, because if you have more languages, it's much better to you. It's easier and it's
Yeah.
also fun. And it's never too late. I don't know. But if you're lazy,
Yeah, but I mean, me learning German in my 30s, that was rough. And like
But
I
you
said,
got it.
but like I said, it wasn't like it was easy. Like, oh yeah, I spoke that language before, and now it comes back easier. It really wasn't.
but how many do you speak now?
3: Spanish, English, and German.
Okay.
Funny enough, I speak 3 languages, but none of them perfectly. Because
What about
Spanish,
English?
no, I feel like I'm forgetting so much vocabulary in English.
Okay.
Yeah, because now sometimes when I'm around the city or whatever, and I'm trying to think of a word in English, I think of the word in German first, and then I'm like, oh, what's the word in English? And I can't think of it.
But I think it feels kind of similar to myself, but it's because the language also changes. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, I was born in Poland and it's like my mother language, and I was used to speak it and talk in Polish. But at least it's not like I forgot the language.
Yeah.
But it envelops, and there's a new slang, and if you're
Okay.
not using
Maybe,
it
yeah.
constantly, you
For sure,
forget
for
some.
sure.
And sometimes it seems to be hard and not to speak fluent, but you still do. So
Yeah, the slang in Spanish for sure. I'm out
Yeah.
of it. Yeah,
No.
because I didn't live my teenage years there, so I wasn't in the flow with those slang words.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I have the same feeling about Polish, as I told you.
yeah.
It's like I can do this, but even they are laughing at me like, I don't get it exactly sometimes.
And
But-
my partner speaks, because he's also Greek. He speaks Greek, and that's
German?
one. Well, of course, German, but that's one language that I think I will want to
Learn.
learn.
Okay.
And I think maybe
I mean,
now
you
that I'm
had
in my
13 years. What have
I
you been
know,
do-
but I've been concentrating on German.
So how is hello in Greek? My
Kalimera.
Oh, cool. Oh, thank you. Oh, I'm just asking because the listeners don't know. I came back yesterday from Greece. because I
Yeah.
was on vacation. That's why I'm asking you, because I mean,
Did you learn any Greek words?
no, I mean
No.
Kalimera und
Okay,
Yamas or
Kalimera,
Yamas or
of
something.
course,
Yeah.
Yasas.
Yasas. But I've been there for 1 week without a lover by myself. So that's why I'm asking. Do you have a Greek partner?
Without a lover?
Yeah.
But did you find a lover there?
No, I
A
didn't.
Greek
But
lover?
no, but I have a funny story for you. And
Yes, tell me.
the thing is, the listeners doesn't know it, but we are working on this podcast like we want to talk with each other, spontaneous,
Yeah.
and I don't want to tell to Ford all the stories before. That's why
Yeah.
I didn't tell you this, and it's like, oh, it's so hard for me.
Yeah.
Because I mean, we are talking about love lives and all the lovers.
Yeah,
and
well, I
stuff.
mean, yes, on our regular life, we're always talking about that. And when I asked you, like, how was it? You were so, yeah, very short. And I was like, okay, maybe she wants to tell me when you get here.
No, but there was no lover. But something before Greece happened.
What happened? Tell me. Tell us.
I'm gonna keep it for the next time, okay? But short story.
Are you dating somebody now?
No, somehow, no, I don't know. It's like, it's funny to me because I was drunk and I
Yeah.
got a profile on Tinder. And I was
Oh.
on Tinder like for 8 hours, like for real. And
So quick, you got a date.
yeah.
Wow.
And it's like, I don't know, it's funny because I was on holidays and I was like kind of rehab only by myself. And then I was drunk again. And we started to write again. And we had contact like daily, which was funny because.
While you were in Greece.
Exactly.
Okay.
And he even asked me like to call him via FaceTime.
Oh my.
But I didn't, so we
Okay.
did not. But we were writing, especially in the evening, and exchanging like live selfies and all this stuff. It's
Okay, so
funny.
we can say that you are single,
Yes, I am.
potentially looking for love.
Who knows?
Who knows?
I won't say no, but yeah.
Okay. I'm married. And
Congratulations,
so I'm not looking for more love, so I got my love.
single ladies.
But I think that's gonna be also very cool with our podcast. How we share our different experience and our different. Yeah, I mean, I'm also a lot
will.
older than you, and I'm excited to hear in the future about all the stories that I haven't gone on a date in over 12 years. Sure, I go on a date with my partner, but like a date with a complete stranger that hasn't happened in 12 years. So I'm excited to hear about your dates. And
It's not that interesting. I mean, my love life is very boring, so it happens from time to time that something strange or really funny, like
Yeah.
this story.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna get into detail next time, maybe. So
Cool.
let's keep it like this.
yeah,
But something's happening. Yeah.
very good.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
excited.
And I mean, you
Excited
know
for
all the
you.
stories.
I do.
Even
I do
since
know a lot
I
of
live
your
here.
stories.
Yeah. So
There's some good stories out there.
and I'm not into online dating
Yeah.
or dating apps. I don't like it. I'm very lazy into writing and it annoys me. But I was really like drunk and I was like bored. And I was like, oh, fuck it. Go on Tinder,
Yeah.
make a profile. And next morning I woke up and I was already writing with this guy and we exchanged Instagram. So I already had him on my list. And even if I delete my profile, I forgot that I have him on Instagram.
Yeah.
And then he wrote me like, oh my gosh, that was pretty quick. Like, unmatch me. And I was like, what? Fuck you. I didn't unmatch you. I did only delete my profile. But okay, I have you still on Instagram. So, And then we started to discuss with each other.
All right.
So, yeah. But,
So speaking of men, let's talk about what you like as like, for example, we can start talking about like our favorite actors, and maybe
okay.
who
Oh,
you
that
think
makes
is
it easier.
attractive.
Yeah, no,
and
no.
then maybe we can even talk about our favorite singers or the music that we like, so our listeners can also get to know each other, know us about what we like in those areas.
But let's do this together then.
Okay, so what do you
Like
want to
switching.
do? All right.
First
So,
of all, like your number one actor.
Bruce Willis.
Really?
Yes.
And he's not.
I mean, okay, hold on. Are we talking
mean
about
Bruce Willis with
actor?
20s?
About act?
Oh
No, now
really?
he's like wine. He aged perfectly with age. Although now
Yes, but
he's
usually
sick,
you're
but-
showing me someone on the street like, oh, this one is nice. It's not looking like Bruce Willis. What are you talking about? Most of them are like,
Now Bruce Willis is my. Hello, do you see who I'm married with?
yeah, with the Bruce Willis
I
brother.
like ball.
But I never saw Bruce Willis on the street
Me
passing
neither.
by.
Me neither.
I mean, wanna be.
No, but like the Bruce Willis, not his movies. I'm not into his whole. I couldn't tell you all the movies he's been in, but as far as like what he looks like, he's a very attractive guy, and so is Ben Affleck.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, those two are
Before
pretty good.
or after J-Lo?
In
'Cause-
between J Lo.
Oh, okay.
No, no, not with J Lo. J Lo era, Ben
But
Affleck. I
in
don't
my
like.
opinion, he changed.
Yeah.
And I think after J-Lo, he was more handsome.
Yeah. Okay.
Before, he was like,
Young. Yeah.
like,
Okay. And what about you?
Number one, probably Jamie Dornan.
Who?
Gosh, it's
Who's that?
always the same. Jamie Dornan. He played, I think, the most popular role was 50 Shades of Grey.
Oh, that guy.
But not because of the movie, because
What,
I never
Jamie
saw the
what?
movie. Dornan.
Dornan. He's handsome.
But only because of his legs. Because I have a like obsession because of
You
legs.
like legs. Okay.
And he has the perfect ones.
All right.
And his face. And he's Irish.
He's handsome. He's got a good face.
No.
Yeah.
Jared Butler. Oh, what else?
Jared Butler.
Keanu Reeves.
No.
Yeah.
Jared
And-
Butler.
And
I agree
Tom
with Jared
Hardy.
Butler.
Tom Hardy.
Yes,
Ah.
I agree with him too. For
yeah.
sure.
So it's like the top four.
Okay.
That's it.
That's good. What
But
about
I'm uncomplicated. I'm not so. I'm easy.
yeah? No, it's funny. I mean, I don't know if I have like I said, those two are my. I think they're extremely handsome. And when they made Armageddon together.
They did together Armageddon. Oh,
Armageddon.
I know the movie.
the
I know.
movie
I
Armageddon.
never saw it. Yeah.
They were both in it. I don't remember much of it, but I was very happy they were both in it.
You've been in cinema.
Yes.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
It's like years ago.
But-
It was in the 90s.
This is over 30 years ago.
Yeah.
No, maybe not 30 years ago. It must have been in the 90s, for sure.
I know the soundtrack.
I don't
Aerosmith?
wanna miss a
Yeah.
thing. Yeah.
And is his daughter not playing?
Yeah.
In the movie?
Aerosmith's daughter is playing Taylor. I was gonna say Taylor Swift, but it's not Taylor
No.
Swift.
I like her. Liv Taylor.
There you go. That's her.
She
was
played
pretty.
also
What happened to her?
on Lord of the Rings and Strangers, the horror movie. Oh my gosh.
No, I don't like horror movies.
Okay.
You like horror movies?
I love them.
Okay.
And the best ones are very realistic, like
All right.
with someone who murders you.
No,
But not in a
can't
funny
do-
way, like the Scream
I
Mask
can't
or
do
something.
horror.
And Strangers was, and it's based on true story.
Oh,
I think so.
Oh, that makes it even worse. No.
And it's very romantic, but it's so sad and so terrifying.
Okay.
It's one of the best horror movies I've ever watched.
Oh wow.
Really.
All right.
Liv Tyler.
Okay. Never seen it. I don't think I ever will.
You have to.
No, I can't watch horror movies. What was the last movie you watched?
Oh.
It doesn't have to be in the theater. It
No,
can be
no,
at
I know
home.
what you mean. The last one, and which I really remember and made something with me, like with myself, which was very impressive.
Yeah.
Impressive was V like Vendetta.
Oh, that's an old one.
It
With
is.
Keira Knightley.
No, Natalie Portman
Ah, sorry. I got them
and
both
the other one.
confused.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I watched this movie only because of the guy I was dating before,
Okay.
and he was like,
He was
"Let's
into it.
what?" Yeah. Even I asked him like, and it was his favorite movie, and we watched it during it was okay, and after that I was like, okay, so it answers a lot. So you kind of psycho, okay, because he was really into it, and I was
All
like,
right.
okay, but yeah, that was the last one. And yours?
The last movie I watched was The Whale. With
The
it just won
Whale?
an Oscar for Best Actor. Brendan Fraser.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It was interesting. It was nice. I cried. I cried in a lot of movies. I'm a crier.
Okay.
And yeah, I mean, I thought it would be better than it was, but it was good.
But was it a drama?
It was a drama.
Okay.
Do you know about it?
No.
So it's about a man who's overweight, extremely overweight, about to die,
Okay.
and he's trying to have a last connection with his daughter.
But it's a true story or something.
That I don't remember actually.
I only saw a picture, so I
yeah,
saw
so
like,
it-
but
yeah.
it wasn't his real body. It was
No,
like
he
made
had a
like
bodysuit.
okay, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but it was. I mean, it was a good movie, but I think it was more hyped than that. But it was great.
Okay.
And one movie that I am looking forward to watching is The Little Mermaid, the remake of The Little
Oh
Mermaid.
my gosh, no.
Yes,
no way.
I'm
And
so
I'm waiting like for
excited.
John Wick Part 4.
Any what?
John Wick with Keanu Reeves. But what about The Little Mermaid?
I
Can you
can't wait to see it.
Really? Yeah. And who's playing The Little Mermaid? It was pretty
It
controversial.
was
huh?
because she
Zendaya?
is
No.
no, I forgot her name. Chloe. I'm sorry, I don't
But
remember
dark
the name.
skin
Dark
and
skin, African American girl,
Yeah, yeah.
beautiful voice, beautiful girl. I mean, she's gorgeous, and you see the effects that this movie because did you see the cartoon? Stop! You didn't see the cartoon.
I've only
Ray, come
I've watched
on!
only like I don't know Disney movies. Nothing.
Oh,
Is
I was
Shrek Disney
obsessed.
movie?
No, I was obsessed with Disney movies as a kid.
The only one I saw, and even in cinema, was Pocahontas. So I watched Pocahontas,
Pocahontas. Okay.
and the other one was King of the Lion, Lion King.
King.
Oh, King of the Lion, like you see, but only like I don't know. I played with a hamster or something like that during the movie. That's what I remember.
You play with a hamster, and I hope by hamster you mean an animal, like a real animal hamster.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
What hamster did
I don't know.
No, a real one. And my cousin was watching the movie together with our neighbor kids. I was
So you sat at home.
Yeah, yeah.
Ah, I was like, how did you take a hamster to the
No,
cinema?
and I was not that into this movie, and all the
Okay.
children were fascinated, and it was like, So
I growing up, because I think I have such a passion for drawing and doing that, I really wanted to do animation when I grew up.
oh, okay.
And I was like, I want to do that. I want to draw like that. I want to work for Disney. And so watching Beauty and the Beast, Aladdin, The Lion King, Pocahontas, I was like, this is beautiful. Yeah.
It wasn't mine. I watched like Chucky.
Oh no.
Chucky. I watched Chucky even.
So that's why I'm excited to see this live rendition of the movie.
I mean, I'm not a fan of the idea like to bring it into a movie, even if I didn't watch the real cartoon. But to me, it's like probably it's something iconic and very like.
Yeah.
So leave it like that and don't do this.
But I think that's what's going to make it more iconic.
Oh, okay.
That you're bringing this into not a drawing anymore, but like as to what reality
Okay.
could be. Same thing with Aladdin. When I watched,
But you have
did
to
you watch
have-
Aladdin?
Who?
Aladdin.
I know who it is. It's a
So
Arab
they did-
guy who's flying.
Yeah, so they did the animation as
As an opera, as a musical.
No, not as no. It is a musical, but as an actual film with people. It was actually really nice and impressive because of the effects and all that. Like you see it come to life, and that's what I liked. Yeah. How about let's go into music. How about music? Who do you what kind of music do you listen to?
It's hard. It depends on my mood. And the genre I like, it's like really... It starts in the 60s probably and goes up to now. And I always find something what's making me feel good.
Okay.
So it depends on
So music and lyrics.
Yeah, exactly. It's like I like rock, but I also do like the mainstream pop, and I also do like I don't know, house or electro music. But I prefer like female artists somehow.
Okay. Yeah. As a gay man and in the LGBTQ plus community, pretty much most of the time, the gays have like a diva, like an icon.
What's your diva?
Mine would be Mariah Carey, of course.
For real?
And if you had to choose then one diva, who would you like? Or who do you like?
But is there a catalog of them? Or it can be whatever it is?
I think...
Because I'll be like... I don't know. Wait for it.
I mean, there's people who love Madonna, Janet Jackson.
Okay, and I will
Britney
tell you
Spears.
something like Rola.
Who?
Yeah, that's what I mean, you see? Okay.
Yep, just because she's not my icon doesn't
No,
mean
I
she's
would
an
go
icon.
with Britney.
With Britney Spears?
Yeah.
Oh my, okay.
And it was my very first concert.
You saw her live? I never got to see Britney live.
I saw her.
Oh, wow.
It was the Onyx Hotel tour in Germany. I've been there with my mom.
Okay.
It was shortly before the breakdown.
Before she shaved her head.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
It was like few weeks ago. Before. Let it
Yeah.
go. Before, yeah.
Yeah. Mariah to me is
Everything.
everything. I love her music. I love her lyrics. I love her looks. I cannot stop
Love
loving
Mariah.
her. And I met her once. Did you know that?
Yes, I won't be lying. So I know already about your obsession
I met
and
her
all this stuff.
once, and that was actually pretty iconic moment for me.
I can imagine, because to me it would be the same like if I would met Lana Del Rey, for example.
Yeah.
I would like die. So I saw the picture of you and Mariah Carey and I was like, what? Are you
Yeah.
kidding me? Because I know how special her is to you. But yeah, that's great.
There's a song that Mariah sings that it's not one that she released, but as a gay teenager, gay man growing up, these lyrics really touch me, and one of them is called "Outside," and from the Butterfly album, and she says
You told me like it's unreleased.
unreleased, meaning, like from the Butterfly album, she released Honey, Breakdown.
It was not a single.
It was not a single.
Okay,
correct.
but it's officially
It's
released.
on the album, yes.
Okay, because you have also like artists with songs which are unreleased.
True, you're correct.
And you get them from Darknet.
Which we're not promoting.
Yeah. Okay.
So the song Outside, she says, standing alone, eager to just believe it's good enough to be what you really are. But in your heart, uncertainty forever lies, and you'll always be somewhere on the outside. And that really, I connected with that because I felt always an outsider.
But was it really only the lyrics? Or
Well,
was
I mean,
also, like,
with the
flow?
song, of course,
Okay.
with the flow, you hear the pain. You get in the zone of of wow, she feels me, or those are my feelings. And with every song, I think I could tell you where I was, what I was doing when it came out. Like, I have memories of the songs. Some songs helped me from heartbreak. Some songs helped me from feeling lonely. And so she you can say she's my saving grace.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
I was never a fan of her. And I was
Come on.
really, and the very first song I heard, and I was like into it for real. It was, I will never forget it. I was at a coiffeur, or how you call hairdresser in English, and she was one of my best friends. And you have to know that if I was younger, I was like making everything like blonde and red and black and all of the stuff, and she was helpful to me. What's funny, and then I was at the store, she was making my hair, and then she was laughing at it because she was really like a techno girl. She was like really raving and all the stuff, and she was like not into pop music or something like that. Yeah. And then she was laughing at it and was telling me, look at her, what's wrong with her? And it was Mariah Carey with Touch My Body. And then she was like, you know what? I pretty hate some of those girls, like the plastic ones, like I don't know, Britney, Christina, and Mariah or whatever.
Yeah.
But this song is pretty cool, so you have to listen to it. And then we listened together to it, and I was like, wow, it has something. So this was the very first time where I got like attention to her.
Okay, that was back in then, must have been.
It was released freshly. 4, 5, 6.
No. It must have been like late 2000s. 2000.
But not older than 2010. No way. Can you check it?
Actually, you're 2008. 2007, 2008.
Because I came to Germany in 2004 or 5.
Yeah.
And it was like a few years later.
I've seen her also like 5, 6, 7, 8 times in concert. I don't even know how many times now.
But wait, the best thing is, like 10 years later, I had a new best friend, and she was also like a hairdresser. Really. And with her...
Did you like the same song?
No. Another one. And also by Mariah Carey, like for real. And we are laughing at it like till today, and we are listening constantly to it. And
Which
she will
song?
visit me like in 3 weeks.
Which song?
Because we love this story, and we love... I mean, which artist does it? And especially Mariah Carey. I mean, if I see the video, I have to laugh. It's like...
What song?
So and I even showed this to my mom last time, and I was like, do you got this? What she's doing in the video? It's
okay,
obsessed.
see, in my mind... Oh,
and she's playing Eminem.
Yeah.
Because
I mean,
but the kind she moves and the whole video, it's like so kitschy but lovely. I mean, it's
cute. It is cute.
And the song is also like strange, but
it's good. It's a good song.
But what I really loved was this one with Busta Rhymes. I know what you did. Yeah. Then Just Like That and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I mean, of course, she's great and she's a great singer. But I had many funny moments with her.
My all-time favorite. Funny story too that I think our listeners would like is maybe, I mean, like we said, we've known each other for a year, and I think in the past few months you sent me a song about Mariah with Lato. You're like, oh, look at this song, and or hear this song. It reminded me of you because it's Mariah.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, that's a great song. So it's called Big Energy or something like that, the song. And
was it from me?
yes, and then I sent you the video of the sample that Lato used. And it's called
Lato?
Fantasy.
Who's Lato?
The rapper. The singer-rapper.
Lato? Oh, really?
Yes. And then I sent you the video of Fantasy, and you're like, wait a minute. This is a song?
I saw a candidate of Pop Idol, but the German one, not Lato. And there was a candidate singing this Fantasy song, and then you sent me the original one. Lato? DJ Khaled.
Yes, so that's why. Okay, that's where I got the story confused because I thought it was because of Lato, but actually the
I don't know,
song, the
like,
girl from the what's the name of the show?
Pop Idol.
Pop Idol. She was singing the Lato version with DJ Khaled.
Yeah, but the version with DJ Khaled, it's still with Mariah.
Correct, but they sample in the remix Mariah.
Oh, really? So it's
Yeah,
not the Mariah?
Well, it is Mariah, but the original Lato song didn't include Mariah. And then DJ Khaled made a remix and used Mariah because Lato is sampling the song that Mariah used without Mariah.
Oh, okay. So I never saw Lato. I never heard Lato. Who is Lato? By the way, Lato is in Polish summer.
Oh, really?
Lato. Yeah. That's what Lato.
So, yeah.
Okay. Good to know.
Good to know. I'm glad we cleared that
Yeah,
up.
thank you. Oh,
Very good.
okay.
Do you think our viewers, listeners, are good with what we've told them today?
I hope so.
Do you think they know us a little bit better?
I hope so.
I
mean,
hope so
it's
too.
it's just the beginning and it's the very first chapter.
Yeah.
So it's just
What
like
else
a
can
small
they
view.
expect from our future chapters and podcasts?
I hope it's gonna be fun and it's something what will people inspire and make more curious about ourselves.
Yeah.
But we'll see.
And at the end of the day, like we said at the beginning, it's going to be our experience of whatever topic we talk about.
I mean, first of all, we are doing this for us. We want to get famous and rich. But at least it should be like fun and it's an experience to us. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you are very creative. I'm also like having fun with that. And we'll see.
Yeah. And another thing that we should mention and to thank is
you can do this.
Yeah. Okay. So we're
first of all, cheers to them.
Yes.
Because you're gonna mention very special people now.
Yes, we are because they helped us out in getting our journey for podcasting together. That's so good. And the first person we want to give a shout out to is going to be Patrick from On X. And he actually made the introduction song and outro for us, which is really good. And we thank him for that. And
thank you.
Yeah, and a little bit about Patrick. He actually, did you know that he made a lot of remixes, unreleased, unofficial remixes from artists, but one remix that he did, Madonna used on unofficial, but she used it and she knows about it, and that was amazing.
Because I already heard one song made by him. You showed this to me.
Yeah.
And I loved this because we know all each other.
Yeah.
So, and it was really great. And I know that he was working on the intro because you have to know that we are like recording together, but still you have more technical knowledge. What about the cutting? You do. And I'm very thankful for this, so it's okay. I mean, it's like a teamwork.
Yeah.
But yeah, you got together with Patrick, so it's not because I didn't want to say thank you, but I knew you will do this better.
Yeah,
so,
for sure.
And he's really good at it, what he's doing. So,
So we're going to drop some of his info so you guys can check him out and listen to some of his stuff.
Thank you very, very much.
We really needed that.
Yeah,
so. Thank you.
We really know to appreciate it. And how you can see, it's like not that easy. It's very complex. Yeah, and we are very thankful for help from everyone we got.
For sure.
First of all, from the listeners. So if you're still listening, thank you.
Yes,
for
thank you for
staying
listening
with
to us. We will for sure be
back every month.
And we will, like we said, new podcast is going to be a new chapter with a new question, and we would love to hear from you guys.
And even if you have questions to us, it's not only like we have strict topics.
Yeah.
I mean, it's meant to be, but we are still open to answer questions which you maybe have.
Yes.
And we are very open for feedback.
Yes, we love the feedback.
So feel
we love
free.
the questions, and let us know what you would like to hear. Maybe you have a
If you
question.
need us
and
for
we will ask
Fashion
it.
Week, or I don't know, to do a
Well,
commercial
that's
for your
more Ray.
hair
but,
product or something like that, why not? We are very glad about that. As I told you, fame and money.
So yes, and we have a YouTube page where you will be able to see some of our content.
We are on
And
Instagram,
on Instagram, Spotify,
Apple Podcast.
Apple Podcast.
Feel free to find us whenever you want.
Yes,
Where
and you
have
can
an
use
open-
the hashtag with Ford and Rey.
Exactly.
And in that, then I say goodbye, Ray.
Cheers to that.
Cheers to that. It was great.
It's a wrap, or that's a wrap.
That's a wrap.
That's a wrap.